Welcome to Auta Hub. Today we are going to talk about a car that has been loved by city drivers and small families for decades. A car that has evolved into a true icon of practicality, style, and smart engineering. Yes, I am talking about the Honda Jazz. And this time we are stepping into the future with the brand new 2026 Honda Jazz. But before you think it's just another compact hatchback, let me tell you something. This story is about how a car that once started as a humble city ride has now become a symbol of innovation, space magic, and forward-thinking design. So sit back, relax, and let's take a long, detailed ride into the world of the 2026 Honda Jazz. The journey of the Jazz has always been about offering more than what meets the eye. From the very beginning, Honda's vision with the Jazz was simple. Create a small car that feels big inside, drives like a dream in the city, but also holds its ground when you take it outside the urban jungle. And with the 2026 model, Honda has refined that formula like never before. At first glance, the new Jazz looks more futuristic, with a sleek front fascia, sharper LED headlights, and a design language that makes it look modern yet approachable. It's not aggressive like a sports car, nor is it too plain like some economy hatchbacks. Instead, it balances youthful energy with mature elegance. A car that can be driven by a college student as much as by a retired couple, and still make perfect sense for both. As the sun reflects on its aerodynamic body, you can see how Honda has carefully sculpted every curve. The roofline slopes gently, giving it a sporty silhouette, while still keeping that tall boy stance which the Jazz has been famous for. The wide grille, the stylish 17-inch alloy wheels, and the crisp shoulder lines give it a more premium character. It almost feels like Honda wanted to give the Jazz an identity that bridges the gap between a hatchback and a crossover, making it versatile enough to appeal to a new generation of drivers. Now let's step inside, because this is where the Jazz has always played its strongest card. If you've ever been inside previous models, you'll know the famous magic seats that allowed endless configurations of cargo and passenger space. In the 2026 Honda Jazz, that magic is alive but more advanced than ever. Open the doors and you're welcomed by a spacious cabin that feels like it belongs to a much larger car. Honda engineers have pushed the boundaries of space utilization, and somehow, in a compact footprint, they've created a cabin that can swallow suitcases, bicycles, strollers, and anything else you might want to throw inside. The rear seats fold flat with a single touch, and the floor is low, making loading and unloading effortless. It's one of those cars that surprises you every time you need to carry something extra. The dashboard is a blend of simplicity and technology. A new 10.2-inch floating touchscreen sits at the center, supporting the latest version of Honda Connect, wireless Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. Right behind the steering wheel, a fully digital 9-inch driver's display keeps you informed with customizable themes. The layout feels uncluttered, with soft touch materials, ambient lighting, and a clean design language that makes the cabin look both futuristic and cozy. The steering wheel is compact with haptic touch controls, giving you a sense that you're driving something much more expensive than it really is. Comfort has also taken a leap forward. Honda has used premium fabrics and eco-friendly, recycled materials for the upholstery, making the Jazz not just modern but also sustainable. The seats are designed with improved cushioning and lumbar support, making long drives more comfortable than ever. For the first time, the Jazz also offers ventilated front seats in higher trims, a feature once reserved for larger sedans and SUVs. But technology doesn't stop at infotainment and comfort. Safety has been taken to the next level with Honda Sensing 360. This includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, collision mitigation braking, blind spot monitoring, traffic sign recognition, and even a driver attention alert system. In a world where city traffic can be chaotic, having this level of assistance makes driving the Jazz not just easy, but reassuringly safe. Now, under the hood, the 2026 Honda Jazz offers multiple powertrain options depending on the market. The base models still come with an efficient 1.5-liter iVTEC petrol engine, tuned for smoother performance and better fuel economy. But the highlight is undoubtedly the new eHEV hybrid system, which combines a petrol engine with 2 electric motors to deliver seamless power, outstanding efficiency, and near-silent city driving. For those in Europe and Asia, the Jazz hybrid has already proven itself as a favorite. And with this new generation, the system has been refined for quicker response, better acceleration, and even more fuel savings. Imagine gliding through city traffic on pure electric power, then letting the engine step in only when needed. It's smooth, it's efficient, and it makes you realize why. Honda is considered one of the masters of hybrid technology. Performance-wise, the Jazz is not about raw speed, but about smart agility. The steering feels light but precise. The suspension has been tuned to absorb city bumps while keeping the car planted on highways, and the new chassis is stiffer, improving both handling and safety. Driving the Jazz gives you confidence. Whether you're parking in a tight spot or overtaking on a busy road, it feels responsive and easy to control. Another key improvement in the 2026 Jazz is connectivity. Honda has introduced over-the-air updates, meaning your car can now get the latest software improvements without ever visiting a service center. Voice commands are smarter. AI assistance has been integrated to suggest routes, manage calls, or even recommend nearby charging stations if you're driving the hybrid model. For tech-savvy users, the Jazz feels more like a smartphone on wheels than just a car. But beyond features and specs, the real magic of the Honda Jazz is how it makes life easier. Imagine you're a young professional living in a busy city. The Jazz gives you compact size for easy parking, great fuel economy for daily commutes, and a stylish design that doesn't make you feel like you compromised. Or imagine you're a parent with kids. The Jazz gives you endless cargo flexibility, wide-opening doors for child seats, and advanced safety to protect your family. Or maybe you're someone who loves weekend adventures. The Jazz folds down its rear seats, swallows camping gear or sports equipment, and takes you on the road with comfort and confidence. This is what has always made the Jazz special. It's not just a car, it's a lifestyle enabler. Honda has also been very mindful of sustainability with the 2026 model. Lightweight materials, improved aerodynamics, and hybrid technology all contribute to lower emissions and better efficiency. Even the paint process has been redesigned to use less water and reduce carbon footprint. It's Honda's way of saying that the future of mobility is not just about going faster, but about being smarter and greener. When you look at the competition, you realize how unique the Jazz really is. Many small cars focus only on being cheap or only on being stylish. But the Jazz brings everything together: practicality, technology, comfort, and reliability. And that's why it has built such a loyal fan base around the world. As the sun sets and the city lights come alive, the 2026 Honda Jazz glides through traffic with ease. Its headlights illuminate the road ahead. Its cabin glows with ambient light, and its hybrid system quietly works in the background. There's a sense of peace when driving it, a sense that you're in a car that understands you, adapts to your needs, and makes everyday life just a little bit better. The story of the Honda Jazz has always been about evolution, and the 2026 model is proof that evolution never stops. From its humble beginnings as a compact hatchback to becoming one of the smartest, most versatile cars in its segment, the Jazz has earned its place as a true automotive legend. And as we step into the future, it continues to remind us that greatness is not always about being the biggest or the fastest, but about being the most thoughtful, the most practical, and the most dependable. So whether you're buying your first car, upgrading your old ride, or simply looking for something that makes sense in today's world, the 2026 Honda Jazz stands tall as a perfect choice. It's a car that is small in size but big in heart. A car that respects your needs, your wallet, and the planet. And that is why the Honda Jazz remains more than just a hatchback. It's a companion for life's journeys, big or small. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Honda Jazz, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing automotive stories here on Auta Hub.